Buddy.
Introducing first, the challenger from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 223 pounds, Justin Angel.
Jim, I've literally got goosebumps right now. I mean, can you feel this energy, the energy inside the FCW arena?
When he opened his mouth, Byron, it just was amazing. And this young kid getting introduced, what an opportunity right here it is for him. But what a magical moment we have here at FCW. Man, you know, in 1977, in Madison Square Garden, me and superstar Billy Graham, Howard Finkel did the introductions, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. It's an amazing moment.
Imagine the nervous butterflies flowing throughout the stomach of Justin Angel at this moment. The first time here on FCW TV, he will challenge for the Florida Heavyweight Championship.
Entering the arena from Pinedale, West Virginia, weighing 236 pounds, the Florida Heavyweight Champion, Heath Slater.
And indeed, the champion has entered the arena. Heath Slater has said it time and time again. He believes, bar none, that he is the best in the world. And tonight, 2 out of 3 falls, title on the line, he has a chance to prove it.
Well, buddy, we've seen it. It's set. Stage is set. You know what I'm saying?
Fans standing with anticipation for this match. The first ever 2 out of 3 falls match on FCW TV.
Can you feel it, man? It's just it's an amazing moment
everywhere.
here.
I mean, I feel it. The people feel it. I mean, this is a special moment, ladies and gentlemen, that you and I both have the opportunity to be a part of tonight. There's the bell, and we are underway. And here's my big question. Heath Slater knew he had to defend the Florida Heavyweight Championship against Justin Angel. But he just found out a few minutes ago, both these guys just found out a few minutes ago, this match is now 2 out of 3 falls with a 30-minute time limit.
I'm telling you, it's just one of them things to where I can go back to hours in the 30-minute matches that I had, Byron, and it's an opportunity. I mean, you got to get a good pace, but if you get an opportunity quickly to get something quick, then you need to get on it, because the guy that goes up first, once you get a 1-0 deal in there, you know what I mean, and you're up, I mean, you've got the guy behind the 8 ball. The guy's got to hustle to get it back.
Justin Angel and Heath Slater perhaps in a feeling out stage. We know Slater a number of occasions has kind of squeaked by with the Florida Heavyweight Championship intact with, for lack of a better term, outside assistance.
Well, you know, but he's in there tonight. I mean, when you talk about somebody that you know, that arrived on the scene, Justin Angel, the following that he has is just amazing. When you go around the state of Florida and he signs autographs and everything, he's just becoming almost an overnight rock sensation. I mean, he's like a rock star. He's a star, but Heath Slater is the star. He is the Florida Heavyweight Champion. He carries the crown. He carries the company on his back. Make no mistake about it, this is an important matchup for Heath Slater to prove to the WWE Universe and also to all of our FCW fans just how good he really is, much less say anything about Justin. I know I said a mouthful, but we got a mouthful to talk about here.
Oh, watch out. Nice roll up by Angel, going for the quick pinfall. Let me ask you this, Dream. We always say that the champion has the advantage because he doesn't have to be pinned. It's the other way around. But in a 2 out of 3 fall situation, I mean, does that advantage sort of decrease a little bit?
I don't know if it's such an advantage when you take here's your factor, okay, Byron, and I'm gonna lay this on you. You're here, you're at FCW, you want to be at WWE. The whole world is watching you, literally how you compete. There's no way in the world that anyone can slack time here. They both want to win this thing. In situations when you're an old tried veteran, you might try to take a guy as long as you can and wear him down. But right here, man, I think it's just as important for Heath Slater to get a victory here to defend his championship as it is for Justin Angel to maybe pull what many call a major upset. Do you get all that?
I got all that, and I certainly agree with you. You know, Slater, here's a guy who has been in FCW since day one. We saw him develop this change of attitude, the attitude to where he didn't really care about anyone else but himself. And lo and behold, some could say that attitude helped propel him to the spot where he is now as Florida heavyweight champion.
Well, the amazing thing about him is he's endured, right? That's more or less what you're saying.
Exactly.
He's endured, and he has to endure this thing here. If you can end it before 30 minutes, that's cool. Give me 2 falls, get me out of here, give me an adult beverage, and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
the longer it goes, I mean, we're going to really find out what they're all about.
Angel always brings that hybrid style of high-flying technical ability every time we see him inside that ring. And it sort of has an unpredictable nature to it that I think Heath Slater's going to have to watch for.
Yeah, I think that's twofold. You know what I mean? Because we always say when you go up top, there's a couple things bad can happen. There's maybe one good thing, you hit your move or whatever's done, but then there's 2, 3, 4 things that can happen bad to you, Byron. And when them happens to you, that turns the whole match and the way you look at it.
Slater, those right hands trying to rock Justin Angel. I think the strategy here, if I'm the champion, if I'm Heath Slater, is to keep Angel as grounded as possible. Because like you said, there is a high risk involved, but if that high risk pays off, that could mean a win for Justin Angel.
Well, high risk, high reward, correct? And I'll tell you what, man, he's just, he's got a game plan. You know what I mean?
Recovered by Angel.
And you know what, Byron, one thing about the guys in my area, you had a game plan, and something sprung on you like this, 1 fall 30 or whatever it is. I mean, that's cool. You went in, you still didn't get away from your game plan. You just, you went for it all.
Like again, watch it. Every cover is so important because that cover could essentially make the pathway of who has the advantage in this match.
Well, I'll tell you what, they set a pretty quick pace. Am I right or wrong on that? I mean, when you talk about this, their pacing has been right to the deal, right to the get-go right here.
Slater and Angel know how important this match is, not just for the champion, but for the challenger.
There were so many people around the world when they had found out, especially in South Africa, in his hometown, that they had even sold some tickets, I guess, to find out to fly over here to see this young man. And I'm sure everybody in Virginia, West Virginia, there, Heath Slater town.
Pineville, West Virginia.
They're looking too. Pineville or Pineville?
Pineville.
Hey, would you bring me some? Oh,
it's in the notes.
Yes.
But you're right, Dream. I mean, this is history in the making. Angel trying to make history going for the cover.
How about the voice of Howard Finkel?
Howard Finkel.
Well, he bails out right here.
Imagine you're in this match, first time ever. You're already making history here in FCW. Now to have none other than the Hall of Famer.
Got a backslide.
Oh, that's it.
He got him.
Heath Slater just won the first fall.
Yeah, he just won the first fall, too. And if you're going to take a look at the clock right here, we're still...
The winner of the first fall, Heath Slater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Heath Slater, the champion, has just won the first fall. We've got to take a break, but believe me, we're going to keep our eyes peeled on this match, and we will be back as...
Good time.
Welcome back to Florida Championship Wrestling, 2 out of 3 falls match for the Florida Heavyweight Championship. Heath Slater, before the break, took that first fall. This is how backsliding Justin Angel, but notice the target area, feet on the rope, and the referee does not see a thing.
He took the first fall, and that was the deal. Tried to keep him in the situation, took him down. There you go. Heath Slater don't want to be down in this thing, because the more you're getting wore out by this headlock and the pressure being applied to it, it's taking the wind out of your sails. You might think, well, he's just there and he's, but there's a lot of pressure going on.
Yeah, don't misjudge that at all, folks. The pressure of cranking back on that neck, sucking out the air supply, that will, Dream, as you said, wear down your wind as this match goes on. Start to maybe slip that pendulum in the favor of Justin Angel.
The what?
The pendulum,
The pendulum.
The thing that swings.
Yeah, there was a movie called The Pendulum.
Well, that too.
Yes. He's Slater come out of it now right here. Goes for a big clothesline. Missed it right back to right there. I mean, right there. Great move. Back on top. Pressure. Just applying that pressure. cutting off his wind, leaning on him, laying on him, making I'm telling you, the guy underneath, this is not a good way for Heath Slater to counteract if I'm going to take my second fall, try to get this win. What I want to do, Byron,